Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Casey White here in Dayton, Ohio, independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up, and I welcome you to my live this morning. So let me get my monitor checked and make sure that the other Casey White is on here and not talking. You know, I did some updating here on my Stampin' with Queen page this morning, so you'll need to check it out. Lots of new things going on since today is the first day of the launch. And okay, there she is. And she is not talking. I always do that. And there we go. Okay, now I can see the comments. Hi. All right. Good morning, Ginge, my friend. I will see you in a little bit. Anyway, I've got lots of stuff going on today, let me tell you. The new catalog launched today live. Somewhere it is here in my pile. And guess what? I can open it. What? I can open it today. It is live on the Stampin' Up website, so you can go shop the whole catalog. Just be aware, they are still running in the United States. They are still running between 10 and 12 days behind in shipping, and I can tell you that that is a generous estimate. My order that I placed on April 19th, which was free shipping day, is still in picking. Kind of makes it a little bit hard to have classes when your stuff isn't here. So we're just going to do the best we can, and we're just going to muddle through. So I want you to be aware that if you place an order today, be aware your order is going to be delayed. They're going to be slammed because it's the new catalog. Also, you can expect there could be some glitches in the ordering system. Usually when they do a catalog changeover, sometimes the website gets bogged down, it gets slammed, and even though they have new infrastructure for that, just be prepared and keep trying. So if your order gets stuck, or if it says try again later, just go back in and keep trying. Just hit the save and exit. I do have a new host code for you because it's May, so I'll be giving you that here in just a few minutes when I turn the camera around. And there's all kinds of new announcements. Now, my Stampin' with the Queen page is not completely updated. I did get it updated with the colorized version of the new paper pumpkin kit, which is available until May 10th, until it rolls over. And the new add-ons for that, I have a flyer to show you for that. Those go live today. Also, they dropped a new kit, birthday kit called, I think it's called Birthday Confetti. I don't have that updated on my webpage yet. I ran out of time because I had to put, a little face paint on this mug so you don't see all of the ugly. We had to hide a few little bags and sags. Anyway, I will get that updated after I get offline, I hope, and if not, I'll definitely have it updated by tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, because I do have a class to teach later today, which is, I'm prepared for. I just gotta go clean up a little table, set it up a little bit pretty. Anyway, just behind. Yesterday's gloomy weather and the frustration of not having my stuff here from Stampin' Up just put me in a funk, and I was like, ugh, but let me just tell you a little secret. Talking to a good friend will sometimes pull you right out of your funk and get your butt in gear. Good morning, Bonnie Snow. Welcome. So just so you know, sometimes, just guess what? I'm not always this happy. Sometimes I'm just plain mad and just not happy about things. So I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done yesterday, but between talking to a good friend, you know who you are, and talking to my husband, I pulled myself out of that funk and got things got my button gear and got moving. So, speaking of getting moving, let's turn this puppy around, get it in the cradle. Let's show you some new stuff, and let's move along here today, okay? So just so you know, I'm not going to demonstrate a new card today or anything like that, okay? We're going to go to catalog launch because I've got products to show you. I've got some show and tell, and next week I will have a new fun fold card for you, and hopefully, let's hope that my stuff gets here. If not, I'll have to pivot and find some other paper to do it with. But I have the fold down. I mastered that part. And I have my paper template. You know my paper templates. I got my paper template. So I'm ready to that extent. I just have to put it all together and decide what kind of paper we're going to use. Okay? All right, so let's get you into cradle. One moment, please. Let me see. I always pull with the wrong hand. So I'm going to try to do it right today. Okay. See, there I go. Pulled with the wrong hand. All right, I'm going to switch you around and throw you up in here. Maybe. All right. Pull you a little closer. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. I think that looks good. All right, here is your new host code. So this is, oh, that says April. I was in a hurry. I was in a hurry. One moment, please. Let me correct that. I can't believe I did that. I pulled this up and I forgot to change. I changed the host code to May. Okay, I'll fix it. This is the May host code. And so there we go. Over this way. So you can see it all. Why is my arm not where it needs to be? Okay. I need to do one little bit of adjusting here. Hang on, guys. I got so much stuff piled on my desk to show you that I don't have the room that I should have. All right, I think that's going to be better. Let's see. We're going to move you around a little bit here. Adjusting. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's better. I think that's better. Get this light up here a little bit more. All right, so here is the May host code for you to check out. Why is that? It's like not in the frame. Sorry, make you crazy. Anyway, you get it. CaseyWhite.Stampin'Up.net. You can go live on there and shop the new catalog. So let's get to some announcements here. This is our lovely new catalog, which you have seen previews of over and over and over again. Okay, so now we can open it up and I can show you all of the pretties that are inside. I can show you everything. I can show you new stamp sets. I can show you good things, but I'm going to show you some things in person, okay? So let me put this down for a minute. And let's talk about Paper Pumpkin for a minute. This is the Paper Pumpkin flyer, and this is live on my Stampin' with the Queen Facebook page. So this is the what the box will look like. It's a really pretty, I'm going to bring this up a little higher so you can see it. Really, really pretty, nice, colorful box. So be easy to keep. And then down below here, you've got the, I'm going to put it this way so you can see. And if you want to use your phone to do the QR code, let me just fold that in half. This is the add-on. So these are 18 cards. You get 6 cards each of 3 different designs and matching envelopes in the new copper clay, the boho blue, and the moody mauve. So these it's $10. So this went live today. So the number is, there it is, 163113. This is the number that you would use to order that. You can order those live today on Stampin' Up. And let me put this over a little bit further here. You can take a picture of the QR code that'll give you that information as well. Okay? And then here is your paper pumpkin box, all pretty. And you have until May 10th if you want to do this. This is got lots of... it says a 7-piece all occasion stamp set, and it's got like water, you know, trees, outdoorsy, what we would call a manly type thing. So if you're looking for manly type kits, this would be it. So there you go. All right. So today is day 1 of the new catalog, and the new catalog launches the new in colors. Now, I was hoping to have all of my new in colors here today. I was really hoping that I would have be able to show you a good sample, but everything that I wanted has not come yet. So unfortunately, I don't have everything. So these are your 5 new in colors. Let me get the other one out of here. Okay, let's see if we can get them all on camera here. All right, so these are a more muted, what we call an earth tone, earth elements family. Stampin' Up! Had 4 families once upon a time, and earth elements was one of them. Anyway, last year's new in colors were like brights, the Tahitian and the sorbet and the parakeet. This year's are really... I don't want to say dull, but they're more subdued in tone. And when I first saw them, I was like, I don't know about that. I'm not quite sure if I like these. My first impression was, don't like them. Not happy. But you know, I've had a month for them to grow on me, and I kind of don't mind them. I kind of think that, you know, I'm going to get to love them down the road. And I'm going to show you a card that I made with the boho blue, and I'm going to show you a card that we are going to make tonight that has the copper clay and the pebbled path. And I have not played with the wild wheat and the moody mauve yet, but I will. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, and so here are the stamp pads. Let me show you the colors, okay? We've got boho blue, and so I'm just going to show you the cardstock here. We've got the wild wheat. We've got some moody mauve coming out here. We've got some moody mauve. And then we've got this lovely new dark pebbled path. And I gotta find my, there it is. Couldn't find my copper clay. And the copper clay. So here are your in colors in a paper form. Okay, so nice earth elements, muted tones, but I really think they'll look really, really good together. I'm going to switch these. I want the moody mauve together with those. I'll put that over there. So this wild wheat, it's weird because on camera it is showing really, really a greenish tone in between these two. And it's not really green. It really is a... Anyway, it is a weird color. They say wheat. So I don't know. Brown, tan, green. It's like got a little bit of every 2 or 3 colors in it. So not quite sure how that's going to look, but it looks great with the copper. You know, pair that with the card for the fall. I think it would be great. And I'm like, So we'll be playing around with these colors down the road, but I want you to see them up close and personal. See what they look like, okay? So those are your in colors. and they'll be around till 2025. Okay, I need these two back. I got to put these back in the right place because I need them for class today. We're not using these for class today. Oh, yes, we are. We're using the boho blue. Sorry. Got to get my boho back in the right thing. Okay, so one of the new stamp sets that I'm going to be using is this Lasting Joy. This has the potential to be my very new favorite stamp set. This one stuck out to me at the when I first went through the catalog, and they had paired it with a couple of other things. They paired it with a whole suite as an extra. They paired it with the Countryside Blossom suite. Now this is an embossing folder. Oh man, I didn't take this out of its little cage. This is an embossing folder. Let me get a piece of cardstock real quick so you can see it. There you go. Put it in this peacock. So you can see this embossing folder makes really lovely designs. Check that out. Got a big flower in the middle, which is the same as this big flower down here. So you see this big flower here transported onto there. And then you've got a bunch of swirls. You've got this leaf pattern that's going to repeat in here. And you've got some little flowers that are repeating in here. So it really pairs well with this Lasting Joy, although this Lasting Joy set is not sold with this same suite. It's a couple of pages later. But I just wanted you to see that. And then the rest of that suite is, we've got this Countryside Corners. Now, these are, this is one giant stamp. Check this out. One giant stamp. So you would use this, you'd put it on your big block, and then what you would do is, we're going to pretend that this is the, well, let's just use an ink pad. Okay, so then you would ink it, take the pad to the big thing, then you would lay your cardstock on top of this, and then you would rub it to transfer the image. So that's how you would get this inked, okay? And then what you can do is, watch this, guys. You put the whole thing, you can layer your dies. Or maybe you just want one of them. You know, you're going to ink it and you just want this flower image. So you take the die that matches that size, which I think is about the third one here. Yeah. And you would put it on there, and that way you would get that cut out. Then you take your next size down. I think you have to have another size down to get that whole image. Let me see here. Yeah. There you go. It's crazy how you can cut. The girls have cut this whole die at one time. You can do this whole die. You can cut it one time. My advice to you is you run a piece of washi tape all along the edge here so that it all hooks together. And that way you can keep it together easily to cut it as one die. But these dies are going to make great tags. These dies are going to make lots of cool cards down the road. You know, I've seen these dies done in graduated sizes on the fronts of cards because they nest so beautifully. I've seen them done as just like a little booklet, you know, like a little booklet of memories, so that you cut them like, you know, 5 of them at one size, put it together with a ribbon, and you could, like, graduation's coming up, so it would make a cool little, you know, autograph book for people coming to the graduation party, and then you could write a little memory on there. Something fun. Something fun. And then these are all together Okay, let me put these all over to the side, because I want to show you the last thing is the paper. What do I do with the paper? Oh, couldn't find the paper. All right. This is the beautiful countryside paper, and it's all in blues. So you've got Misty Moonlight, you've got Boho Blue, you've got Night of Navy. Let's see if you've got another color on here. Balmy blue. So you've got 4 different blues here that they're using to make these beautiful, beautiful papers. And I love this one. It's like, I don't even want to cut this one. I love it so much. It's like, oh my God, it's my favorite. Look on the back. Look at that. Night of Navy. Look at that on the back. What's so cool about these dies is designer series paper is. Check this out here. Look, you've got little tiny rabbits, and you can cut those out and put them on an element. My camera is not, let me move my camera over. I'm going to move my camera over because it's not picking up what it should be. It's not in the right position. Okay. And I'm going to turn this so you can see it. See the rabbits? Rabbits. And then on the back, you've got the same stitching that is on the stamp set. You've got it here that looks like wallpaper. Looks like Grandma's house, right? Then you've got this one, blues. This one has little birds and flowers. And on the back of that one, you've got, see what we've got. Oh, we've got a really dark stripe here. Then you've got the bigger version of the embossing folder here on this sheet. And on the back, we've got some ticking, what you would call ticking with the stripes. This one has got little foxes. Check it out. Little foxes in it. I love it. It's kind of unexpected, you know, to find a fox animal in there. And then it's got your little flowers and your little dots. It's hard to see on camera, but there's actually dark colored dots at a diagonal on here. And then you've got this one that is the trees and the flowers, and on the back you've got this teeny tiny little image of a flower. We're going to use that on a card today. So let me just show you. So this is the Countryside Inn designer series paper that goes with that suite. And I'm going to show you here, 63, because I can open my catalog. Here's the whole suite. It's on page 63 of the catalog. So you can see how they've stamped the whole image, and then they've cut out separate parts of it and layered it onto cards. They've repeated it onto the cards. So just beautiful. And it pairs well with this brown, like, what is it, crumb cake ribbon in the denim ribbon. The denim ribbon and the crumb cake ribbon, which are not part of the suite. Okay, so the suite is just the stamp set, the dies, and the paper. That's all you get in the suite, and the embossing folder. Sorry, the embossing folder. And then on page 64, this is the Lasting Joy stamp set, and you can see I just fell in love with it. I just absolutely fell in love with the samples that they made. I like the writing. I like everything about it. So what can I say? I am a sucker for florals. And this reminds me of a set that we just lost called Lovely something. And I just absolutely adored it, because anytime you need a quick, easy little flower to go on the front of a card or at the bottom of a note or something, that's what I was looking for. So let me show you what we're going to do. Some of you may have seen a smaller version of this card that I made for somebody. I made 20 note cards out of our note cards for one of the ladies in my Bible group. She needed some thank you cards. And so this is the card that we're going to make today. So this is just a variation of that. All I did was back it onto a quarter sheet of boho blue, and then we used a little bit of designer series paper, and then I paired the garden green with the boho blue and the flirty flamingo, and I really liked it. This is not your normal Casey card. This is pared down, simple. It's stamps, it's ink, it's paper, and it's just a little bit of embellishment. Not a lot. I wanted it to be simple. I wanted it to be understated, and every once in a while I can actually pull that off. So this is the card that we're going to make today. I'm going to make a bigger version instead of the note card version of this card. But I really like the flirty flamingo, the garden green, and the boho blue together. When I picked those out, I was like, whoa, that is the coolest thing. And I want to show you something else that I don't usually, you know, reveal my secrets. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. I'm going to reveal a secret to you. You know, when I was trying to decide what to do for this card, I knew I wanted to use the Lasting Joy set. And so what I did was, this is just scrap paper, and these lines indicate how wide the paper, the note card was, because I wanted to see what I was doing. And so I just stamped it all together, and I thought, do I like it up there like that? No, I don't. So I took that one off, and I said, do I like it down there like that? Yes, I do. And then I thought, okay, well, I don't want it to be all one color, but I do want to design it. So I picked the 3 colors. I picked the flirty flamingo and the garden green to go with the boho flowers. And then it just looked plain, and that's why we had to dress it up with the little brushed butterfly embellishment. So I just want to show you that that's my process, is playing around. And all of these over here are me trying to line up these 2 stamps, because these 2 stamps do not line up perfectly when you're stamping them. And so I had to figure out how to put these 2 stamps, because this is one stamp and this is one stamp, and they don't line up perfectly. So I'm like, oh, what in the world am I going to do? Well, let me just show you. Now, I know that we just discontinued our Stamparatus, sadly. But Stamparatus, I still have one, and Stamparatus to the rescue, I'm telling you. So what's so cool about this is I can put my card on here, and I know exactly where to place it. So as long as I place it in those, let me just get my card out, show you. Okay, so I can put my card on there. I know exactly where I'm going to place it because I've put these little lines on here. Okay, and so then I'll ink up my flowers. I'll come in. Now this isn't lined up exactly because I have the block on it. Okay, so I lined this up with just the white cardstock, so you have to be mindful of that. So mine's not going to line up perfectly for demonstration purposes, of course. But anyway, I would come in here and I would stamp just the flowers. Okay, so this is how we're going to make this card tonight. Then you're going to take your Stamparatus off. You're going to turn it around upside down. Then on this side, I have my flowers, which I'm going to ink with green, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to ink up my green flowers, and they're going to be perfectly placed in between all of, or the green leaves, in between all of the flowers. So let me tell you, honey, Stamparatus to the rescue. If you have yours, you are lucky, and congratulations, and don't hesitate to use it. Tonight we will be using the Stamparatus in class to complete this card. There we go. So, Stamparatus makes things a lot easier. This is the design process, and that's how I got from point A to point B. Sometimes I just like to show you all that because I like to say, you know, so you can see how I get through the process. Okay. The other card that we're going to make today is the card that I demonstrated a couple weeks ago on my live, and it's where we're cutting down a piece of 6x6 paper, a 6x6 piece of cardstock or designer series paper, and from that then we get all of these pieces parts, and we're going to use the songbird punch, which carried over. So this is the other one we're going to make tonight, and I have some different colors of designer series paper that we're going to use to make that card. So we're going to get to use some of the new. We've got the blueberry bushel, we've got the lemon lime twist, and we've got Lost Lagoon. So these are 3 new colors to the family. These are all returning colors: blueberry bushel, lemon lime twist, and Lost Lagoon. These are all returning colors that Stampin' Up! Brought back. So they brought back, I think, about 13 colors altogether, and these are 3 of them that we're going to use tonight. And then the boho blue is new, and then we're going to use the new inks. We'll be using the copper ink. What is it? Copper clay. Copper clay ink to make the birdie's branch. And then we've got the pebbled path here that we're going to make his feet with. And so we do get to use some new things tonight. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. We do get to use some new stuff tonight, some new products. And so I'm excited about that. So at least we get to start with a few new things, even though the bulk of my new things did not come. So sad, sad, sad. Let me tell you, sad, sad, sad. Ugh. This is the first time in all my 20 plus years of Stampin' Up! That we have had issues like this with the shipping. And I have to tell you, time out, need a drink. You know, Stampin' Up! Said to us, they sent out a video explaining to us about the shipping and how they got slammed 20 times. 20 times the amount of orders they usually got on April 4th when the catalog went live for demonstrators. That's why I know today when the catalog is going live for everybody else, they're going to get slammed again. So I know that we're going to be suffering a little bit here through the month of May till they can get caught up. And I don't even know when they're going to get caught up. So it's going to be a little rough going. So exercise some patience, dear friends. Exercise some patience. So if you get your new catalog, on page 47, 46, and 47, the Zoo Crew collection, I bought this suite. I wasn't really thrilled with the suite when I saw it. I mean, I'll be honest, you know, I saw these animals and I thought, I am just not real thrilled with these animals. These animals are funky. I'm like, I am not really a big fan. And I don't have any kids or grandkids or anything. I thought, what am I going to do? But you know what? This set, as soon as I saw the designer series paper, I'm like, I've got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have it. It's growing on me. And I love the colors. And it's really, really cool. So here is the set. The Zany Zoo crew here. Zany Zoo. So you've got lots of cool animals. And you've got some cool word sets. You got a little tiny thing of confetti and some little musical notes to go with it. I love the llama. I love it. I don't know. Is it an alligator or a crocodile? Can we tell? I don't know. Can't tell. But it's one of the two. And so then we've got the raccoon and our little skunk here and a bird. Our cheetah ballerina and our karaoke turtle. And then with this, you've got 20 pieces of die cuts that go with this. And I couldn't fit this one on my thing. I had to put it in here separate. So I got 20 pieces. So you've got a little round ruffle edge here that's going to, I'm going to see, is there a picture of it here? I'm looking at the examples. I don't see the examples, but this will take and it'll make a wavy edge to your cards. So I'll have to cut a card next time and show it to you. And then you've got all of these die cuts that go along with this. So you've got a vase with little flowers that go in it. You've got a couple size flowers that are on the ballerina. You can see that our ballerina has a flower here. And let's see if this is, it's a little bit bigger than the flower she's got on her tutu, but you could still put it there if you wanted to. Or you could put it in her hair. And then you've got a couple of trees that look like outdoor Christmas trees, but I'll show you they match the designer series paper. And then you've got balloons here that, are these the same size? I think they are. And they are a little, no, I think they're about the same size as what he's holding. So, you know, you can cut these out and then put real ones on top of that to pop them up. Then you've got this little itty bitty cloud image. Now, we've got lots of cloud images and lots of die cuts. The rainy day one had one too, but this is like a miniature cloud, which is really, really cool. And then you've got this little easel here, and I can't tell what these are. I really do not know what this die cut is, and I'm going to have to figure it out. But until I find out, it is a mystery. It looks like hot dogs to me, but I know it's not hot dogs. Well, maybe it is hot dogs, because you know what? We have a camp out set. I'll have to go check. But anyway, and then you've got the curtain. Oh, that's where they use the curtain. That's where they use the ruffle die, right here, to bridge the curtains. I thought they had a sample of it. So that's where they did. So this is your zany zoo crew, and you got to check out this paper. I mean, guys, this paper is to die for. It just, ugh. This is why I bought this whole set, because of the paper. Okay, so you can see I cut my little elephant out of there. Ta-da! I cut my little elephant out of there for my sample. But the paper comes like this, and it is already pre-colored, okay? So all of these are pre-colored, and you can see that my elephant was not colored. I colored him. So the only thing that came colored on the elephant were the little flags, okay? But I colored him myself. Anyway, so this is what is so cool about this paper. It's got lots of images of other animals that we have in our Stampin' Up! Family, okay? So you've got the fox, you've got a rabbit, you've got an aardvark, I love it. You've got this big ostrich roller skating. So you've got lots of creatures here that we've never seen before. And on the back, it's all black and white. So on the back, it's all black and white images. So then this, let's see, we showed you that one. Okay, let me pull out one of these. This is so cool. Check this out. We've got the hedgehogs, which are still in the catalog right now. The hedgehogs. We have our Zen yoga sloth. And we've got a yak here who is cooking. We've got a bear who's reading. I love it. You know, our hedgehog is painting. It's just so cool. And then the back of that is just, you know, squigglies. Now, let's pull out another one here. You guys, I can't with these creatures. Hang on here. Let me get another one out, because they are just adorable. I'm telling you. This is the whole reason that I bought this whole Zoo Crew thing, is because of these crazy, I'm going to pull the rest of them out. Hang on. Bear with me. Ha. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's the rest of them. We've got a whole camping theme. That's why you've got those tree dies. And here, look, you've got your skunk guy who is taking a walk in the woods, you know, with the binoculars. You've got, I don't know what this is. Is it a weasel, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, you've got this cute little guy. He is out chasing butterflies. You got a pig. You got the Lion King out there roasting his marshmallows. Okay, I still don't know what those two things are. I was thinking they might be hot dogs, but I don't see any hot dogs on here. So anyway, the back of this is white with black and white flowers. And then here we've got a whole entire, we've got the hippo. So here's our Fiona. And she is joined by, you know, a deer and the lamb. Remember the lambs that we had for celebration? We've got a cute little, I don't know if you'd call that a meerkat maybe, or dancing with the cheetah. I'm telling you, just, it's just adorable. And the back of this is a little, you know, prince. And then you've got a whole family of troubadours here. We've got the beaver on the bongos. We've got Mr. Bear with his accordion. Of course, we've got our turtle singing. And then we've got a lovely, oh gosh, what is this? Pumbaa. It's Pumbaa from the Lion King. What was Pumbaa? I can't remember what Pumbaa was. Anyway. And then you've got the frog. I'm telling you, the flute playing frog. I think they did those on purpose. So you get your tongue tied trying to say it. And what's the back of it? The back is just kind of lots of dots. So I love this Zoo Crew. Zany Zoo. I call it Zoo Crew. It's actually Zany Zoo. Anyway, it does say Zoo Crew over here, the whole suite. So, oh, and the paper. Oh, look at this. Look at this delicious ribbon. We've got two ribbons here. We've got this ribbon here. Let's see if I can get it open. Oh, where's my glasses? Oh, I didn't put my glasses over here, y'all. This is bad. I'm going to try to see to open this without cutting the ribbon. Ah! Come on. I don't want to cut the ribbon. I just want to cut the cellophane. Oh, man. I am trying to do this without my glasses. There we go. Whew! That's some close work. Look at this ribbon. So nice. So nice. What color do they call this? Ribbon. I'm trying to see. Doesn't say. There it is. Lemon Lime Twist. And Petal Pink. I couldn't remember. Petal Pink. But this is, oh God, this feels delightful. And it's the same on both sides. It's a really nice ribbon, grosgrain ribbon. I love it. And it's about, what, 3/8 of an inch thick, maybe? And then you've got this ribbon here that is like teeny tiny, like, come on. Open up for me without ripping. There we go. You've got this lemon lime twist, and it's got horizontal stitching in it instead of the vertical. Also feels great, you know, makes it easy bow. Really easy, tiny, flat. Go on your card great. Anyway, beautiful ribbons to go with this set. So, love this suite. Like I said, it's so funny that when you first see the catalog, you know, sometimes things you look at and you're like, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe. And then it grows on you. It just grows on you, and that's what I love about it. And then, of course, the more you see it used, the more it grows. And then the last thing I have is this ribbon, or a Designer Series paper from page 14, this Bright and Beautiful suite. And I haven't gotten the balloons yet, or the dies. But I wanted the 6x6 paper because there's quite a lot in it. The paper pack is got all of the new color, a lot of the new and returning colors. So it's got Lemon Lime Twist, Pretty Peacock, the Azure Afternoon, which is a brand new color for us. The Lemon Lime Twist and Peacock are returning. Then you've got the Blueberry Bushel and Berry Burst. Those are also returning. And then the Bubble Bath, which is brand new. So this paper is what we're using to make this card. Okay, so we're cutting this paper down today. And on the back, it's, you know, got, so here's like all of those colors that I just called off. And on the back, it's got the Lemon Lolly. And so this is a nice big pack of paper. I think there's 48 in here. Yes, there's 48 in here. And that's why I bought it, because it had a lot of bang for your buck. 6x6. So you've got a bunch of stripes. You've got some designs. Let me see the backs of it. You've got confetti, you've got stars, you've got dots, you've got triangles, more stripes, some flowers. So it's pretty versatile. You've got quite a lot of patterns to choose from. And these are the patterns that we're using tonight to make the card. So we've got the Blueberry Bushel, we've got the Lost Lagoon, and then I've got 2 or 3 of them here, or 4 of them that we're doing the Lemon Lime Twist. So, and on the backs of those, you can see what the patterns are. And this one's just, you know, it's kind of plain, like a color wash. So this is what we're doing tonight to make the little bird card. Yeah, I got everything in there with this paper here. So far, that's all the new stuff I have. Now, sadly, my in-color stuff is not here because I bought all of the in-color ribbons. I bought all of the in-color, I bought some in-color designer series paper, which isn't here yet. There's gingham ribbon, or gingham paper. Yeah, this. I bought some of the new in-color paper here, and I bought the ribbons to go with it, but it's not here yet. So, unfortunately, we don't get to play with that yet, and you don't get to see it. So, we've got, I'm looking to see, there's new in-color ribbons. Where are they? We've got new in-color jute, which is fun. Now here's the in-color ribbon, and it's textured, so I can't really even show you what it looks like because I don't have a sample of it. I don't have a sample of it. I do want to show you one more hidden little gem. One more hidden little gem that when you're going through the catalog, you don't see everything the first time. You don't even see everything the second time. And sometimes you don't even see it the 5th time. But once in a while, you're going through the catalog and you're like, what the heckle? No. Ugh, I hate it when your catalog comes apart here. I'll have to fix that off camera. Sometimes those spirals don't get all the way caught in there. Okay, so one of the things that's new in the catalog, okay, is this new Nested Essentials die cuts. And you've got 3 shapes. You've got a flag shape, you've got a rounded squarish shape, and then you've got this oblong, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a sexagon shape. And so perfect for long sentiments. So that's cool. Another new die cut that we have is this one here. This will cut your paper, and you can then put an image in the middle of it, so it fans all out. So I'll have to show you an example of that on that page. What page is that on? Patchwork Pieces. It's on page 55. Let's go back and look at that real quick. You people out there who quilt, you'll understand. Oh, look, I turned right to the Birthday Queen. I wonder if I'm going to get that set. Stampin' Queen. Yes. Queen part. Yes, I think I'm going to have to get that set. 55. Here is... Oh, it's a really bad example. That's a shame. They've used this die on this card, but it's so subtle you can't see it. I've seen other examples, so I really like the effect, and I've tried to do the effect myself, and it's really hard to do. Really, really hard to do. To cut the paper at the right angles. Okay, this is the set I wanted to show you. It's on page 35. This is a die cut that you will find buried in the catalog. And what this is, it's words and then the shadow that goes behind them. Feel better soon, happy birthday, you are too kind, celebrate, and then you've got some florals. It's on page 35. Now, there is not a stamp set that goes with this die cut. That's why you will miss it. It's very easy to miss because on page 35, they show you Feel Better Soon. They show you the Celebrate. They show you the Feel Better Soon over here. And that's it. And you will miss it because there's no stamp set that goes with it. All it is wanted to say dies. And it's like, whoa, Stampin' Up, thanks for burying it. What's great about the new catalog is next Tuesday, I'm going to guess. Okay, now don't quote me because it could be wrong. But Sarah does a good job of going through the catalog when we get it, a brand new catalog. And what she does is she'll pull out some of her favorite sets, and I'll bet you she's going to show you this die set because it doesn't have a stamp set that goes with it. So it's just the dies. And my guess is she'll point that out. But Sarah will go through the catalog usually on her Tuesday lives, and I'll repost it on my Stampin' with the Queen when she does. And she'll go through the catalog and she'll point stuff out that maybe we didn't see the first time through. Okay? And that's what I love about watching her stuff is because, you know, she's the CEO. She knows all the stuff. She knows where everything is buried. So because I can flip through this catalog, I'm flipping through it for you. Isn't that lovely? Look at me. I'm flipping through the catalog. My catalog is open. Check this out, guys. This is the most colorful paper on the planet, and we have holographic paper to go with it. Holographic metallic paper to go with this. I mean, if you've got a young boy or even a young girl who wants to be an astronaut, I mean, this paper is insane. And we've got die cuts that match. Look, the rings of Saturn here. This is called stargazing, the suite. Here's the die cuts down here. Oh, you can't see those. Sorry, they're off camera. Let me pull it up a little bit and you can see the die cuts. No, Casey, I can't see what you're seeing. Why are you showing me something I can't even see? There's the die cuts down there. But anyway, this is the craziest, brightest colored paper, I'm telling you. So this is a fun set. Fun set. I was looking to see. This is a stamp set that everybody is going nuts about. I mean nuts. It's called Crafting With You. And it's the die cuts also that people are going nuts about, because what you don't see here is down here in the die cuts, you've got a little tiny paper trimmer. Let me hold that up. Let me hold that up to the camera. You're not going to believe this. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little tiny paper trimmer. Let me see if you can see it. Let's see if I've got it on camera. Let's see. Yeah. Paper trimmer. I'm going to pull it up a little closer even. This is a paper trimmer. And you can actually stick a piece of paper through it. Oh my God. The Stampin' Up! World is going crazy over that. And then I've also seen people take this die cut, the Stamp Cut and Emboss machine, and they've cut little pieces that they've run through their embossing folders, and they put a little slit with a craft knife here and run it through here. Oh my God, people are going nuts over this set. I don't have it. I didn't buy it. I don't know if I will, but people are going nuts over this set and the die cuts. And there is an embroidery hoop in the die cuts. There's a basket to put your yarn in the die cuts. There's scissors that you can put together. If you look up here, you can see that the scissors are here. They've put scissors. Here's the basket that's the die cut that they put. I'm telling you, people are going nuts over this. So you might go nuts over it too. I don't know. It's okay. Here's another set, masterfully made, another suite. The paper, the designer series paper is insane. It's rich, it's busy, it looks textured. It has all kinds of different styles and sizes, and it's very artistic, and it's a funky paper. I haven't seen this paper in person. I've not seen anybody show me this paper yet, but after today, I'm sure, because we couldn't buy everything in the catalog ahead of time. We could only buy certain things, and I don't think this was one of them. So I can't wait to see this paper in person. Not sure if it speaks to me, but it is beautifully bright, and I think there's a lot that you can do with it. This is another set on 110, this Fresh as a Daisy set that people are going mad about. It's the paper that they're going crazy about. This paper has all different sizes of daisy pictures on it, and you can cut it apart to make different size cards. So this looks like it's a whole quarter sheet, but this looks like it could be a note size sheet, note card. So people are going crazy about this one. This has the in colors. It's more subdued. It's got the wheat, the clay, the boho, the mauve, the pebbled path. So this set is really more subdued, but it is kind of interesting, and people are really drawn to it. So you might be one of those people that are really drawn to it. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Oh, look, all those little check marks that says, I have this color, I have this color, I have this color. Yes, lovely little check marks telling me I have this color. Imagine that. That's how I keep track of things. Lots of new different textured papers. We've got some new box shapes. I think one of them is still on back order. They're having some issues. We've got some new patterned vellums. So, drink. It's time to drink. I'm looking to see if there's anything new and crazy. We've got lots of new embellishments, and I love embellishments. I mean, you can never have too many embellishments. I'm telling you, man. I have too many embellishments and ribbons, but guess what? There is one new thing here on this page, page 145. Take your pick brush tool, not the brush tool. I'm sorry. There is take your pick expansion set, and it's got an X-Acto knife. It's got a wheel that will you run along the paper and it perforates the paper. So it's perfect if you are going to make a card and want to add a bookmark to it. You run this perforated wheel down it. We used to have one a long time ago. In fact, I have one here in my kit. I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can find my little kit. Here it is. +20 years ago, we had this cute little tool kit that we were able to purchase. And I really hate that they got rid of it. And each one of these little things does something different. And when you pull it out, this one has a little tiny, can you see my wheel there? There's a little tiny wheel here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see the little teeth on the wheel. Okay, so it does the same thing that this perforation tool does. Okay, so this is my kit. This is a scissor sharpener. This one is a folder. This one creases, a scoring tool. And then this one, the perforating, and then this one is a cutting tool. It's got scissors on it. And so that's actually a cutting blade. So anyway, this is my little toolkit that I've had for 20 years when I first started with Stampin' Up. And I love it. So I keep it in my little kit so I can use it if I want to. Anyway, they've come out with the X-Acto knife, and then this one is a pointy end one, number 9. Let's see, number 9. You've got the hobby blade, the pick tool, and a rotary perforating tip is what it's called. And so what you do is, this is a double-ended pick tool. You know, with our pick tool, we have this blade is like the sculpted, it's the flat blade and the pick blade. And this one is a double-ended pick tool. So it's something new that's coming that you can add to your pick tool, which is nice. We've got some new punches that are coming. The best new punch that we have is this 2 3/8 and circle punch that we added back into the line. You know, they took away all of our circle punches a few years ago, and we complained loudly and vociferously. We're like, don't take away our circle punches. You people are crazy. So they're putting them back in the line little by little. So just so you know, they are coming back in the line. And I don't know that there's anything else that's like, oh my gosh, stand out that you have to know today. I think that'll probably be all that you're going to get to see today. But I hope that you take a look online at the new catalog. Like I said, I will be updating my page with the new confetti crafting kit. And I think I have the rest of it updated. So don't forget the new May host code. So if you do place an order today, here is the host code. Please be aware, they're going to be slammed. It's going to take a while to get here. So you can expedite your order. There's 3 ways to do that. If you want more information, reach out to me, because you'll be spending anywhere between $15 and $40 extra on top of your shipping that you're already paying to get expedited orders or expedited shipping. So if you really, really want your stuff quickly, reach out to me and I'll give you the options and tell you what the difference is. But for now, just exercise a lot of patience. And oh, there is one more thing that I forgot to talk to you about. And they changed the tips. They changed the tips in our blends, or not our blends, the Stampin' Right marker. The Stampin' Right markers, they changed the tips. I don't have one. I don't think I ordered any of the new Stampin' Right markers. But the old Stampin' Right markers used to have a tip that was the thin tip where you could write with it, not color with it, was really, really thin, and it wasn't very satisfactory. Anyway, they've re-engineered those, and they're a lot better now. So that's all I can tell you, is they're a lot better now. I wish I had one to show you, but I don't. So we'll leave it at that. So I hope you have a great day. Happy May. And I hope you don't get too smashed on Cinco de Mayo, which is coming up at the end of the week. So please drink responsibly on Cinco de Mayo, and go make a fiesta card. Ta-da! So have a great day. Go shop the new catalog. You have the links. Spend some time. Get your favorite beverage. You can pause through the whole thing now. It's live. So for those of you coming to class later tonight, I will see you at 6 o'clock, and we're going to make some stuff. You'll get to see some new products, and I guess that's it. So go stamp something. Thanks for watching. Bye.